Sit back and enjoy 2 hours of fascinating facts you didn't know. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get started.
Guillaume Salvador managed to capture a color photo using a Game Boy camera. Even though it only records in black and white, he used red, green, and blue filters to take 3 separate photos. He then combined these images digitally in an editing program. This process mimics the color capture technique used in early photography. The Monstera deliciosa is a tropical fruit grown in Madeira, Portugal. Its flavor combines notes of banana, pineapple, and mango, making it highly appreciated. Its skin has hexagonal scales that detach as it ripens. It should only be consumed when ripe because when green it contains calcium oxalate that irritates the mouth and lips. Its shape is elongated and its exotic texture makes it unique. Egg-eating snakes belong to the genus Dasypeltis and some species of Elachistodon. They do not have teeth because their diet is based exclusively on eggs. Their jaws and necks are extremely flexible, allowing them to swallow eggs larger than their heads. The monkey slug caterpillar, whose scientific name is Phobetron pithecium, belongs to the Limicodidae family. Its appearance is peculiar, with hairy protrusions that may resemble legs. This strange look helps confuse predators in its natural environment. Its protection lies in its stinging hairs, which can cause skin irritation. It is found in regions of the Americas, and its transformation into a moth is equally striking. Suadiu is a traditional Chinese dish known as the hardest dish in the world because it is made with polished river stones. They are stir-fried with oil, garlic, and peppers, absorbing the flavors of the seasoning. Instead of eating them, diners suck the seasoning and then discard the stones. That is where its name comes from, meaning to suck and discard. The caterpillars of some moths have patterns on their heads that mimic large, threatening eyes. This phenomenon is known as mimicry and helps them scare away predators. By appearing more dangerous, they increase their chances of survival. One example is the vine sphinx moth, whose larvae have false eye markings. This defense strategy is common in insects. Hyper-realistic babies, known as reborn dolls, closely imitate newborns. They are made of silicone or vinyl, materials that replicate the texture of human skin. Every detail, from the eyes to the nails, is carefully designed to achieve realism. Some have manually implanted hair and show visible wrinkles and veins. In addition to being collectible items, they are used in emotional therapy. They can provide comfort in situations of grief or anxiety. The Ishima-Ohashi Bridge connects Matsue and Sakaya Minato over Lake Nakaumi in Japan. It is the largest rigid-frame bridge in the country and the third largest in the world. It has a length of approximately 1 mile plus 0.5 additional miles and a width of around 37 feet. Although it appears very steep in images, its slope is 6% on one side and 5% on the other. Its elevated design allows ships to pass without the need for a drawbridge mechanism. The most common belly buttons are innies and outies, although there are less common variants such as spiral-shaped ones. Their shape depends on factors such as genetics and the healing process of the umbilical cord at birth. There is no specific medical category for spiral belly buttons, but they do not present functional differences compared to other types. The basket star belongs to the group of ophiuroids, a type of echinoderm related to starfish. Its arms branch into multiple segments, giving it a unique appearance. It inhabits deep and cold waters such as the Arctic and parts of the Atlantic. It feeds by trapping small marine organisms with its spiny arms. Its flexible structure allows it to adapt to ocean currents. It lives in areas where sunlight barely reaches. The Inuit designed snow goggles more than 2,000 years ago to protect themselves from the reflection of the sun on the ice. They were made of bone, driftwood, or walrus ivory with small slits that reduce glare. Their design helped prevent snow blindness, a common problem in the Arctic. The gelada, also called the bleeding heart monkey, is a herbivorous primate from Ethiopia. Its name comes from the red patches on its chest. It has coarse fur that ranges from beige to dark brown. Males can weigh up to 44 pounds. Their size reaches approximately 27.6 inches. It lives in social groups and spends much of its time feeding. It is a unique species of the African highlands. The pufferfish defends itself by inflating its body by ingesting large amounts of water or air. Its stomach is extremely flexible, allowing it to increase its size rapidly. When the danger passes, it expels the water or air and returns to its normal size. The queen termite is the largest member of the colony. Her abdomen is adapted for the massive production of eggs. She can lay thousands of eggs per day depending on the species. Some reach up to 3.94 inches in length. Due to their size, they cannot move on their own. Workers are responsible for feeding and caring for them. Emeralds form in hydrothermal environments and pegmatite deposits. The mineral beryl crystallizes under high pressure and temperature. Traces of chromium and vanadium give them their characteristic green color. This geological process can take millions of years. They are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. Their rarity and beauty make them highly valued. Jen O'Shea suffered from Ewing sarcoma, a rare type of bone cancer. After surgery in which part of her pelvis was removed, her right leg was left without a bone connection. This allows her to rotate it up to 180 degrees without pain. She discovered this ability after a long recovery therapy. Over time, she began sharing her talent to entertain others. Cochineal, a parasitic insect that lives on prickly pear cacti, is famous for being used as a dye since pre-Hispanic times. Although its use has declined due to artificial colorants, its carmine color is still used in beverages, yogurts, ice cream, and cosmetics. The Afghan hound is an elegant and distinguished breed, famous for its long and silky coat. Originating from Afghanistan, it was bred for hunting in mountainous terrain, giving it great speed and endurance. Its body is slender and muscular, with long legs that allow it to move gracefully. Its temperament is independent and reserved, although it can be loyal and affectionate with its family. Due to its coat, it requires constant care to prevent tangles. Lycogalla epidendrum, known as wolf's milk, is a plasmodial slime mold. It is found on rotten wood and moist soils, forming pink or brown spheres. Its interior contains a pink paste that hardens over time. It is part of the group of Myxomycetes, organisms that are unique in their life cycle. The spotted skunk has a unique defensive strategy. When it feels threatened, it stands on its front legs and raises its hind legs to appear larger to predators. This intimidating gesture serves as a warning before releasing its characteristic smelly spray. Jacob Pina is a content creator known for his exceptionally long thumbs. His peculiar ability has generated curiosity and entertainment on social media. He currently has 2,800,000 followers. His ability to extend his thumbs without pain has intrigued many. Although there is no clear medical evidence about its origin, the internet community has turned him into a viral phenomenon. The Golden Rock at Mount Kaitio in Myanmar is a sacred site famous for a massive rock covered in gold leaf that appears to defy gravity as it balances on the edge of a cliff. According to legend, the rock remains in place thanks to a hair of the Buddha that is embedded within it. Sea scallops, a type of mollusk similar to clams and oysters, move in this way. They clap their shells in short bursts before getting tired and returning to the ocean floor. Meet the thresher shark. Its most striking feature is the elongated shape of its tail, which is almost as long as the rest of its body. In fact, this is where its name comes from, as it uses the tail to strike and stun schools of fish and even birds when they are swimming near the surface of the water. It moves its tail like a whip at an average speed of almost 31 miles per hour, making it a very efficient method for obtaining food. When a drop of water falls onto another liquid, it does not sink immediately because of surface tension. This force creates a temporary barrier that makes the drop bounce before mixing. Although the process happens in milliseconds, it can be observed with high-speed cameras. Rosie Grant searches for gravestones with cooking recipes in cemeteries across the United States. She recreates the dishes by following the instructions written on the graves. She then brings them to the place where she found the recipe to honor the deceased. Her project began after discovering a gravestone with a spritz cookie recipe. Since then, she has prepared several family dishes. Craig Walsh is an Australian artist recognized for his projection installations. His project Monuments shows human faces projected onto trees. These images create the illusion that the trees have a life of their own. His work challenges the traditional perception of public monuments. The fusion between nature and digital art creates a unique impact. The leaves of Begonia pavonina are iridescent. This is an evolutionary adaptation to extract the greatest possible amount of energy from light under shaded conditions. According to research, approximately 2,400 bacteria coexist in the human belly button, forming an ecosystem equivalent in size to a tropical rainforest. This is because the belly button, with its folds and crevices, creates a warm and humid environment ideal for bacterial growth. In addition, clothing and sweat can deposit dirt and dead skin cells in the belly button, feeding the bacteria. The company MSCHF, known for its unusual products, released a giant Fruit Loop in 2022. This unique cereal weighs half a pound and contains 930 calories. The most curious thing is that there is only one in the box, challenging the tradition of regular cereals. The idea generated controversy, since Kellogg's did not authorize the product. Apples float in water because approximately 25% of their volume is made up of air. These air pockets reduce their density, allowing them to stay on the surface. They also contribute to the crunchy texture perceived when biting into them. In 2019, content creator Alexander Kukov, known as Crayoson, carried out an extreme experiment with a Nokia 3310 mobile phone. He connected the device to a power source of 1 million volts to test its durability. Surprisingly, the phone withstood much of the electrical load and was even able to receive a call while connected. However, the enormous amount of voltage eventually damaged it irreversibly. This experiment reaffirmed the reputation of the Nokia as one of the most durable phones in history. Mosquito magnet devices use carbon dioxide and chemical attractants to capture mosquitoes. At a Coast Guard station in the Bahamas, one of these devices trapped 1,500,000 mosquitoes in 6 days. The trap generates carbon dioxide to attract them and vacuums them into a net where they dehydrate and die. The Malayan leaf frog, also called the Malayan horned frog, is an expert in camouflage. Its skin mimics dead leaves, making it almost invisible in the forest. It hides among leaf litter and remains motionless to ambush its prey. Its diet includes insects, spiders, and small vertebrates. Some giant tarantulas, such as Xenethus imanis, have been observed coexisting with tiny frogs, like Chiasmocles ventrimaculata. This relationship is a case of symbiosis. The spiders protect the frogs from predators, and in return, the frogs eat insects that could consume the spider's eggs. Both species benefit from sharing the same habitat. The Myanmar snub-nosed monkey was discovered in 2010 in Kachin State, Myanmar. It is a rare primate with a flat nose and pale face, making it unique within its genus. It inhabits remote mountainous forests, making it difficult to study. Its population is small and endangered due to deforestation and hunting. It is protected under conservation programs. It has dark fur and a diet based on leaves and fruits. Monster Max is a giant pickup truck created by Cody Detweiler. It has 2 Duramax diesel engines, each with 700 horsepower. Its weight exceeds 44,092 pounds, making it one of the largest pickup trucks. Shibuya Crossing, located in Tokyo, Japan, is the busiest pedestrian crossing in the world. During peak hours, approximately 3,000 people cross at the same time in less than 1 minute. Its design allows pedestrian flow in all directions, creating a unique urban spectacle. It is estimated that nearly 1 million people pass through this crossing daily. Kerubel Yilma from Ethiopia holds the Guinness record for spitting the greatest amount of water continuously for 56.36 seconds. Watch how he drinks several bottles before starting. Human teeth are almost as hard as diamonds. Although it may be hard to believe, our teeth are not ordinary bones, but instead have 3 layers made of mineral tissues. One of these is dental enamel, which is extremely hard and resistant, surpassed only by the hardness of diamonds. Capsule hotels in Japan are an affordable and efficient lodging alternative in cities with limited space. They usually cost around $50 per night, depending on location. Each capsule has ventilation, adjustable lighting, and universal serial bus ports for guest comfort. Some include curtains or sliding doors for greater privacy. They do not have sound insulation, so guests are advised to speak quietly. The dugong is a marine mammal similar to the manatee that can measure up to 9.84 feet in length. It lives in warm coastal waters of the Indian Ocean and the Pacific, in places such as Australia, India, and northeastern Africa. Its diet is completely herbivorous, based on seagrass. It is known for its calm temperament and can live up to 70 years. In Hulenboyer Park in China, there is an exciting rail-mounted roller coaster. Visitors ride a sled and descend at high speed. The attraction reaches more than 31 miles per hour, offering an adrenaline-filled experience. It is located in a stunning natural environment, which makes the ride even more special. Apple seeds are toxic. The reason is that they contain cyanide, a powerful poison. However, you have nothing to worry about, since the dose in each seed is very low. In addition, for it to take effect, you must chew and break the seed, which is somewhat difficult because its outer layer is very hard. But if you wonder how many seeds would be needed for a lethal dose, the answer is 50. Dana McGregor, a Californian surfer, has gained fame for teaching children how to surf alongside his trained goats. His first surfing goat, Goaty, began riding waves in 2011, giving rise to a peculiar tradition.
The SPAR system is a rescue device designed for evacuations from great heights. It operates with a ring parachute and an aerodynamic inflatable that allows a controlled descent. Its design facilitates safe landings on land and water surfaces. It can be used from heights of up to 3,280 feet. It was developed by a Russian company specializing in rescue technology.
Fortune cookies were not invented in China. Although these cookies are widely associated with Chinese culture, they originated in the United States. In 1918, they were created by Chinese immigrants in the United States as a way to make cookies more appealing to Western customers by adding a slip of paper with a message. Abebe Bikila, an Ethiopian marathon runner, ran the marathon barefoot at the 1960 Olympic Games in Rome and won the gold medal. Abebe had bought new running shoes, but they did not fit well and caused blisters on his feet, so he decided to run without them. The giant tiger shrimp, also known as Penaeus monodon, can reach a length of approximately 14.2 inches. Its exoskeleton is segmented and provides great protection in its natural environment. The color of its body can vary between green, brown, red, gray, and blue, with stripes that allow it to camouflage. It is a species that is widely farmed for human consumption. The Lely Discovery Collector is a robot designed to clean barns with solid or semi-solid floors. Instead of pushing manure, it vacuums it to prevent buildup. Its autonomous design allows it to move easily among animals and narrow aisles without cables or rails. It also sprays water to improve collection and maintain a more hygienic environment. Its compact system optimizes cleaning without interfering with the livestock.
The sea urchin is a marine invertebrate with a round body protected by a calcareous shell. Its movable spines are used for defense and locomotion along the ocean floor. They are herbivores and feed mainly on algae, which they scrape using their mouth structure called Aristotle's lantern. This system is composed of 5 teeth and allows them to grind their food.
Ducks can hold their breath for approximately 25 seconds while searching for food underwater. Some species, such as the potsherd or the lesser diving duck, are expert divers and can submerge several feet. At the bottom of lakes and rivers, they catch insects, mollusks, and aquatic plants. This video shows how a chimpanzee takes a broom and begins to sweep just like a human. It turns out these apes are so intelligent that they imitate certain human patterns. In this case, it watched its caretaker doing it so much that now it does it on its own.
The glass octopus, called Vitrilodonella ricardi, is a transparent species that allows its internal organs to be seen. Sightings are rare due to the depths at which it lives, between 656 and 9,842 feet, although some specimens have been found as deep as 13,123 feet. It was captured on camera by the Schmidt Ocean Institute. Its transparency is a camouflage strategy to avoid predators.
The visual effect in which a helicopter's blades appear to be stationary occurs when the rotation speed matches the camera's frames per second. This phenomenon happens because each frame captures the blades in the same position repeatedly, even though the rotor is spinning at high speed. The synchronization creates the illusion of stillness. Cockatoos can dance to the rhythm of music, adjusting their movements to the tempo of a song. A study with the cockatoo snowball demonstrated this ability, previously considered exclusive to humans. Their auditory capacity allows them to imitate sounds and movements with precision. The Katsugyo bag is a portable device developed in Japan to transport live fish. Its design includes glass panels, oxygen meters, and temperature gauges, functioning as a mobile mini aquarium. Its purpose is to allow fish to be transported from the market to the home while keeping them fresh. Although it is still in the testing phase, it has generated controversy regarding its impact on animals. Some consider it an innovation, while others believe it may be cruel. Humpback whales hunt in groups using the bubble net feeding technique. Several whales create spiral bubbles to corral their prey, such as herring and krill. This tactic prevents the fish from escaping. They then swim with their mouths open through the bubble net, capturing large amounts of food. Motoball is a sport that combines soccer and motorcycling. Each team has 4 players on motorcycles and 1 goalkeeper on foot. It is played with a ball larger than a traditional soccer ball. Its diameter is 15.75 inches, and it weighs approximately 2.2 pounds. It is popular in countries such as Germany and France. There are professional leagues and international tournaments. In Russia, the remains of a 50,000-year-old baby mammoth found in Yakutia were presented. Named Yana, its preservation is exceptional, with no visible damage to its body. With a weight of 396.83 pounds and a height of 3.94 feet, it was around 1 year old at the time of death. It was discovered in the Batagaica crater, an area rich in prehistoric remains. Its mummified condition allows scientists to study its DNA and its environment. Surgical lamps are designed to illuminate the operating area without shadows. They use a system of lenses and light distribution to avoid interference. They also reduce color distortion and improve tissue visualization. They operate for long periods without emitting excessive heat. This prevents discomfort and adverse effects on surgical tissues. The Xoloitzcuintle is native to Mexico. There is another variety with hair, and dogs that are born with hair are still pure Xoloitzcuintles. In a single litter, puppies of both varieties can be born. In Mexican culture, it was believed that xolos accompany the souls of the dead when they travel to the underworld, so they were buried alongside the deceased they were meant to guide and protect. Meet Tom Peters. He is British, 36 years old, and lives a normal life, except that in his free time he likes to behave like a Dalmatian puppy. He says this helps him relax. He walks on all fours, eats dog food, and sleeps on a mat on the floor. He barks and gets upset, and only responds to the name Spot when he puts on the latex dog suit. Incredibly, his case is not unique. In the United Kingdom, there are about 10,000 people with this same hobby. The 1,000 rufiya banknote from the Maldives, issued in 2016, is considered one of the most beautiful in the world. Made of polymer, it features a design that highlights the country's marine biodiversity. This banknote pays tribute to the whale shark and the green sea turtle, two iconic species. In some places, such as the Gulf of Alaska, an apparent line can be seen between the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. This difference in color is due to glacial sediments and clays in the water. Although it looks like they do not mix, they actually do over time. Factors such as salinity and temperature influence their characteristics. Bees have 5 eyes, 2 compound eyes and 3 simple ones called ocelli. The compound eyes help them detect movement and colors. The ocelli, which are more sensitive to light, allow them to orient themselves in the dark. This combination helps them move inside the hive and outdoors. Their vision is key to finding flowers and returning home. Tunonzo Eche holds the Guinness record for the highest number of consecutive ball touches on the head in 1 minute. He achieved a total of 111 touches. He is a young freestyle soccer talent. His skill and ball control are impressive. He is originally from Nigeria and has gained international recognition. The May beetle of the species Melalontha is an insect belonging to the Scarabaeidae family. Its fan-shaped antennae serve a sensory function that allows it to explore its surroundings. It is found mainly in Europe, inhabiting forests, parks, and gardens. Although fascinating, in some places it is considered an agricultural pest. Its presence is more common in spring, when adults search for a mate. The spider Archimorus cornutus, native to Australia, has a triangular abdomen that distinguishes it from other species. Its body can display vibrant colors, such as yellow, orange, or red, with light markings. It is an ambush hunter, meaning it does not build webs to catch prey. Instead, it hides among leaves and ferns, waiting for the right moment to strike. Sebastian Studner surfed the largest wave ever recorded. It reached a height of approximately 85.3 feet in Nazaré, Portugal. The feat occurred on October 29, 2020. His record was validated by the World Surf League. He was also recognized by Guinness World Records. Kirato Itaka holds the Guinness record for the highest number of rope rotations in a single jump. He achieved 8 rotations in Yamaguchi, Japan on July 17, 2023. His impressive technique has been recognized worldwide. The shepherd's leap is a traditional technique from the Canary Islands, used by shepherds to move across mountainous terrain. They use a long pole known as a staff or lance to propel themselves and cross natural obstacles. The movement is fast and precise, similar to pole vaulting. Originally, it was a work tool, but today it is considered a traditional sport. Associations have been created to preserve and teach this practice. The largest bicycle parking facility is located at the central station in Utrecht, the Netherlands. It has capacity for 12,500 bicycles and features 3 levels. It offers services such as bicycle rental and repair. It is a space designed to facilitate sustainable transportation. Its modern infrastructure optimizes the flow of cyclists in the city. Aristoteles Balauritis managed to balance 319 wine glasses on his head in Cyprus. With this feat, he surpassed the previous record of 270 glasses. He also danced while maintaining balance, making his achievement even more impressive. The Mald effect, also called the Newton's cradle effect, occurs in chains of metal beats. When falling, the beats follow an upward trajectory before descending. This behavior seems to defy intuition. It is due to the flexibility and nature of the chain. It always seeks the path of least resistance. The Changsha Super Snack Store is a shop in China famous for selling giant versions of popular sweets and snacks. Located in Changsha, Hunan, it has attracted thousands of visitors for its unusual products. Among its snacks are giant Oreo cookies, spicy strips approximately 3 feet 3.4 inches long, and enormous bowls of ramen. The store has gone viral on social media due to its unique offerings. Customers wait in long lines to purchase these one-of-a-kind snacks. This animal you see on screen is an armadillo. They usually bury themselves in the ground and place themselves upside down to avoid the sun's rays. It is a way to cool down and refresh themselves when they feel extreme heat. The elf owl is the smallest owl species in the world. Its average size is 5.12 inches in length. Females are usually slightly larger than males. This owl inhabits arid areas of North America. Its call includes soft sounds that can resemble barking or nocturnal whistles. Being a panda nanny is a specialized job in conservation centers and zoos. Their work includes feeding the cubs special milk and ensuring proper nutrition. They also monitor their health and development to ensure their well-being. They provide a safe environment and help with the socialization of young pandas. This care contributes to the panda's adaptation to their habitat. This is the third eyelid of birds. It is a physiological feature of certain animals, such as reptiles, birds, and mammals. You have probably not seen it because it is usually not noticeable to the naked eye. This membrane protects the animal's eye and shields it from any dirt. Thanks to it, falcons do not need to fully close their eyelids and can fly at an average speed of approximately 174 miles per hour. Chuk is an Asian elephant that lives in a sanctuary in Cambodia. He lost a leg due to a poacher's trap. He was rescued by Wildlife Alliance and received a special prosthetic. His prosthetic is made from recycled tires, plastics, and foam. It must be replaced every 6 months due to his growth and use. Thanks to this technology, he can walk freely. Some luxury buildings feature car elevators. These systems allow vehicles to be parked on upper levels without ramps. They are common in exclusive residences and dealerships with limited space. Some designs allow the cars to be seen from the living room. Disco Foot is a show that combines soccer, ballet, and disco music, created by the Pompidou Center and the Lorraine Ballet in France. In this sport, players follow a pre-established choreography and must dance to the rhythm of the music while playing. They cannot run, which adds difficulty and style to the competition. Scoring goals is not the only thing that matters, but doing so with elegance. Meet Myrmecocystis mimicus, also called the honeypot ant. As you might guess, the large sac in its body is filled with honey. It inhabits dry and warm regions of Mexico. It is capable of storing in its abdomen an amount of water and sugar that can expand its belly to the size of a grape and is almost transparent. That is why we can see its interior. An ant colony can feed on the reserves of some of its members when no other nutrients are available. This place is called Haotuan, a Chinese village that has been overtaken by nature. It is located just 56 miles from Shanghai. At its peak, it came to house 3,000 residents. However, in the early 1990s, residents began to leave due to a lack of jobs and opportunities. Potato plastic is a biodegradable material made from potato starch and water. It was developed by Pontus Turnquist at Lund University in Sweden. Its composition allows it to degrade in soil in less than 2 months. It is an ecological alternative to single-use plastic. Its use can reduce environmental pollution. Melissa Ralph made history at Miss England by competing without makeup, becoming the first finalist to do so in 94 years. Her decision aimed to challenge traditional beauty standards. Melocactus curbispinus is a cactus found in Mexico, Central America, and South America. Its fruits have a pink to bright magenta red color. Their elongated shape makes them look like small chili peppers. However, they are sweet and edible.
This video shows the moment when a shark swallows a diver's camera and captures these incredible moments from inside its body.
The AccuVein device is a medical tool that helps visualize veins without contacting the skin. It uses infrared light that is absorbed by hemoglobin in the blood, creating a visible pattern on the surface. This makes it easier to locate veins, reducing errors during venipuncture.
The bionic flying fox is a robot inspired by flying bats, developed by Festo. It has a wingspan of approximately 7 feet 5.7 inches, a body length of around 2 feet 10.3 inches, and a weight of approximately 1.28 pounds. Its structure mimics the natural movement of bats, with wings divided into arm and metacarpal sections. These are covered by an elastic membrane that extends to the legs. All of its joints are aligned on the same plane, allowing precise control of flight.
The SA Aquarium, located on Sentosa Island in Singapore, is one of the largest aquariums in the world. It houses more than 100,000 marine animals from approximately 1,000 species, distributed across more than 40 habitats. Its open ocean tank is one of its main attractions, offering an impressive view of marine life. The American woodcock, also known as the American snipe, is a bird with a robust body, short legs, and a long bill. Its peculiar way of walking looks like a dance, a movement that has intrigued observers. It is believed that this behavior may help it find insects underground or be part of courtship. It may also occur when the bird is nervous or alert. Its habitat includes wetlands and forests.
The saguaro cactus is one of the most iconic species of the Sonoran Desert. It can reach up to 49.21 feet in height and live for more than 200 years. Its thick trunk and raised arms give it its characteristic appearance. It has skin covered with long spines that protect it from predators. Its ability to store water allows it to survive extreme arid conditions. It is also essential to the ecosystem, as it provides shelter and food for various species. Anisocoria is a condition in which the pupils have different sizes. It can be physiological when mild and not indicative of disease, or pathological if related to neurological problems, trauma, or infections. Some causes include the use of certain medications. In some cases, it may be accompanied by blurred vision, eye pain, or sensitivity to light.
The reaction between bromine and aluminum is highly exothermic, releasing a large amount of heat. In this reaction, bromine acts as an oxidizing agent and aluminum as a reducing agent, generating an intense chemical transformation. The heat released is so high that it can produce visible flames in the test tube. This reaction forms aluminum bromide as the final product. Watch how these NASCAR drivers throw a bowling ball while traveling at 139.81 miles per hour.
The metamorphosis of the monarch butterfly lasts between 9 and 14 days. During this time, the caterpillar transforms into a chrysalis. Finally, it emerges as an adult butterfly. It is a fascinating process of nature.
In Japan, an unusual chase took place between a Lamborghini Huracan and a police officer on a bicycle. The sports car driver ran a red light, which led the officer to begin the pursuit. Despite the impressive speed of the car, traffic and narrow streets worked in favor of the officer. The mudskipper is a fish from the Gobiidae family with an elongated body that is laterally compressed. Its size ranges between approximately 5.91 and 11.81 inches. What is curious about this species is that it spends much of the day out of the water, breathing through its skin, the lining of the mouth, and the pharynx. This adaptation only works in human environments, which is why it remains in muddy areas.
Yatzil Elizalde is a Mexican tattoo artist recognized for her innovative blurred effect tattoo style. Her technique consists of overlaying the same design multiple times, creating an optical illusion of double vision. This effect produces a sense of movement or blur in the tattooed image. She is also an expert in fine black and white line work, demonstrating great precision in every piece.
If you're a coffee lover, this fact will surprise you. There is a Thai coffee called black ivory that is made using elephant dung. The animal eats the coffee fruit, and when it is defecated, it is collected to be washed, roasted, and ground like any other coffee bean. The most curious thing is that those brave enough to try it say that black ivory is a true delight, and approximately 2.2 pounds of this coffee can cost $1,000.
Male kangaroos use their musculature to impress females. They have been observed posing to highlight their biceps and demonstrate their strength. They also take part in boxing competitions to establish hierarchies.
If the planet Earth were compared to an apple, the Earth's crust would be equivalent only to the apple's peel. On Earth, the crust makes up just 1% of the total volume and has a depth of approximately 24.85 miles. Just as the peel protects the apple, the Earth's crust covers and protects the mantle and the core beneath it. Layong Layong Island, located in Malaysia, is home to the deepest underwater mailbox in the world. It is located 131 feet underwater, making it a unique tourist attraction. Visitors can send postcards from this mailbox protected with waterproof bags. The island is known for its biodiversity and crystal clear waters. Divers from all over the world visit this place to explore its marine life. Each sunflower head can contain between 500 and 2,000 seeds, depending on the variety and growing conditions. In small-scale production, harvesting can be done manually using simple tools. Coperni designed a unique handbag made from a meteorite. The piece, called the Mini Meteorite Swipe Bag, was hand-carved. The material comes from a meteorite that fell 55,000 years ago. Its design combines exclusivity and cosmic elements. It is a limited edition from the French brand. Its price is $43,000. The company Ohata in Japan created a jar lid with an automatic closing system. When placed on the jar, the lid turns and closes itself without applying force. Its innovative mechanism has attracted attention on social media. Although its exact operation is not fully explained, its effectiveness is surprising. The ice stacking phenomenon occurs when wind and currents break thin layers of ice on a lake. These pieces slide and pile up on top of one another, creating a spectacular formation. It has been observed in places such as Lake Superior, where the fractured ice produces a sound similar to breaking glass. This effect happens under conditions of extreme cold and constant wind. Leaving a bottle of water inside a car under the sun can pose a fire risk. The plastic acts like a magnifying glass, concentrating the sun's rays on a specific point. This can generate enough heat to burn flammable materials inside the vehicle. In the history of Lego, there have been 70 colors of pieces. Some are still in production, but others no longer exist. The rarest of all is transparent satin green. It has only been used in 6 sets. Queen ants can live between 10 and 30 years depending on the species. They are responsible for laying hundreds of thousands or even millions of eggs throughout their lives. Worker ants, on the other hand, have an average lifespan of a few weeks to a few years. Unlike queens, workers usually do not lay eggs and are in charge of defense and maintenance of the anthill. Headaches caused by cold foods are known as cold stimulus headaches. They occur when cold activates the nerves in the palate and dilates the blood vessels in the brain. This reaction causes brief but intense pain. Some animals can also experience this phenomenon. Public transportation seats have patterns designed to hide dirt and wear. Bright colors and asymmetrical designs make stains less noticeable. This helps maintain a cleaner appearance despite constant use. In addition, the materials are strong and durable. Chlorophyll is the pigment that gives plants their green color and is essential for photosynthesis. It can be extracted from leaves using alcohol or acetone, reducing their green tone. This process leaves them completely transparent. This experiment helps to understand the function of pigments in nature. Didga is an Australian cat famous for her astonishing abilities. She achieved a Guinness record by performing 24 tricks in 1 minute, surpassing her previous mark of 20. Her tricks include jumping over obstacles, walking on boards, and riding a skateboard. She was rescued from a shelter and trained by Robert Dalwett, a specialist in feline training. The Indy Skytrack go-kart track is located in Clinton Township, Michigan. It's part of the C.J. Barrymore's amusement park and has 3 levels. Its construction cost was $3 million. The track reaches a height of 30 feet and features tunnels and bridges. It was inaugurated as part of the park's 50th anniversary. Spy Hippo is a spy robot designed to observe hippos in their natural habitat. It is used in documentaries to capture close-up images, especially underwater. Thanks to its design, it can approach without altering the animal's behavior. Spy Hippo has revealed fascinating habits of these large mammals. A reduced gravity aircraft allows people to experience brief periods of weightlessness. It is used to train astronauts, conduct research, and film movies. Its trajectory is parabolic, which generates moments of freefall. The aircraft climbs and then reduces thrust, simulating the absence of gravity. During those moments, occupants feel the same sensation as in space. The Chinese thread book is an origami sewing case used to store threads and needles. Its foldable design allows embroidery materials to be organized into compartments. Each square functions as a practical storage space. This technique has been used in Chinese craftsmanship for generations. Sue Austin is a British artist who designed a wheelchair adapted for diving. She equipped her chair with propellers and stabilizers to move freely underwater. Her project, Creating the Spectacle, was presented at the London Cultural Olympiad in 2012. It seeks to challenge perceptions about disability and show the freedom of aquatic movement. Atom is a robot barista developed by Rictech Robotics. It can prepare coffee, bubble tea, and cocktails automatically. It has been presented at technology events. It currently operates in several establishments in the United States. Its innovative design improves efficiency in beverage preparation. It also draws public attention with its precision and speed. Monozygotic twins originate when a single zygote divides into two in the early stages of development, creating individuals with the same genetic material. In contrast, dizygotic twins arise when two different eggs are fertilized by two different sperm cells. Because of this, fraternal twins share approximately half of their genetic makeup, like any pair of siblings. The thinnest snake in the world is an Oxybellus fulgitis, a slender and delicate snake that inhabits Central America and northern South America and is quite popular in India. It is only 0.79 inches thick and can grow up to 4 feet 11 inches long. It is not capable of eating very large prey due to how thin it is, so it avoids them. Its temperament is fairly calm around humans, but we should not be overconfident. Although its venom is not deadly, it can paralyze a finger for months. It is possible to boil water in a paper cup without it burning. The water absorbs the heat and prevents the paper from reaching its combustion point. If the cup is empty, the paper will burn when exposed to fire. This phenomenon is due to heat transfer. The temperature of the water does not exceed 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This prevents the paper from burning while the liquid boils. Speakers with ferrofluid create unique visual effects in rhythm with the music. This magnetic liquid responds to the electromagnetic fields generated by sound. The Watermelon Museum is located in Pangazhuang, Daxing District in Beijing. Its architecture is shaped like a giant watermelon with green leaves. Inside, visitors can learn about the history of watermelon cultivation and its varieties. The museum highlights the cultural and agricultural importance of this fruit. It is the first museum in China dedicated exclusively to watermelon, a unique place to learn about its impact on agriculture. This is what the skull of a beluga whale looks like. It is practically flat. However, its head is soft and feels like a ball. This organ is called the melon and is made up of fats and oils. It is a kind of radar they use to communicate and to find their prey through echolocation. Insect hotels are artificial shelters designed to help the reproduction of species such as bees and butterflies. These structures promote urban biodiversity and ecological balance. By providing a safe habitat, they contribute to the conservation of pollinators essential for plants. They also help improve pollination, benefiting crops and green spaces. Hippos do not swim like other aquatic animals. Their bodies are too dense to float, so they propel themselves by walking or jumping along the bottoms of rivers and lakes. They can move agilely underwater and remain submerged for up to 5 minutes without breathing. Although they spend a lot of time in the water, they rely on contact with the ground to move. The World Cup Rock Formation is located in the Valley of the Rocks of Atocha, Bolivia. Its structure, standing 32.81 feet tall, resembles the World Cup soccer trophy. Wind erosion shaped the rock, giving it its peculiar form. The RoboMaster S1 is designed to teach science, mathematics, physics, and programming in an interactive way. Its intelligent functions and game modes improve understanding of these subjects. It supports the Scratch and Python languages, making it easier to learn coding. The Koenigsegg Jesko Attack Odin is an exclusive hypercar with 24-karat gold finishes. Its twin-turbo V8 engine, with a displacement of 305 cubic inches, produces 1,280 horsepower on regular gasoline. With E85 biofuel, it can reach up to 1,600 horsepower. Only 125 units were produced worldwide. Numbers were not created by a single person, but emerged in different civilizations. The Sumerians and the Egyptians developed numerical systems more than 5,000 years ago to count and measure. Over time, the Greeks and the Indians improved these systems with advanced concepts. The introduction of zero was a major breakthrough in numeration. Numbers were used in mathematics, astronomy, and commerce. Today, they remain essential in daily life. Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, has more than twice as much water as Earth. Its surface is covered by a thick layer of ice, and beneath it there is believed to be a global ocean of liquid water. This environment could harbor conditions suitable for life. The interaction between the water and the moon's rocky core could generate essential chemical processes. Its study is key in the search for life beyond Earth. Marble is a metamorphic rock formed by the recrystallization of calcium carbonate. It can be calcitic or dolomitic, depending on its composition. Its crystalline structure gives it shine and a variety of colors depending on the minerals present. It is highly valued in architecture, sculpture, and design for its elegance and durability. However, it is porous and can deteriorate with acids, so it requires care. The Tail Orchestra was created by Pedigree in collaboration with BBDO New York. This experiment used sensors on dogs' tails to capture the rhythm of their movements. The data were converted into musical notes in real time, creating a symphony based on their happiness. The performance was carried out by the Polish National Radio Symphony Orchestra. The Boxon BX-1 is a volumetric display inspired by the holochess from Star Wars. It generates three-dimensional images visible without the need for special glasses. It works like a light printer, projecting three-dimensional models from any angle. Its technology allows it to display videos, games, and interactive visualizations. Jashlem, a Colombian influencer, closed the Kids Super Runway show in Paris. His outfit was a unique performative proposal. As he walked, the garment gradually unraveled. Beneath the fabric, it revealed a white outfit. The three-dimensional giant cat billboard in Shinjuku, Tokyo, is a high-resolution curved screen. Its design creates an impressive three-dimensional effect when viewed from a specific angle. From other positions, it appears only as a curved screen, without the visual effect. This type of digital advertising is becoming increasingly common in Japan. The island of Galesnjak in Croatia is famous for its almost perfect heart shape. It is a romantic destination for weddings and honeymoons. Although it is uninhabited, it has gained popularity for its natural beauty. Its peculiar shape was recorded by French cartographers in 1806. It became world famous with the arrival of Google Maps. Hydatona physis, known as the bubble snail, is a marine mollusk that belongs to the Aplostridae family. It inhabits shallow tropical waters and can reach up to approximately 2.36 inches in length. During the day, it buries itself in the sand for protection, and at night it emerges when it is more visible to divers. Approximately 80% of the world's population has never traveled by airplane. This fact reflects inequality in access to air transportation across different regions. Factors such as the economy, infrastructure, and geographic location influence the possibility of flying. The time zone system was established to organize time on a global level, facilitating the coordination of activities in different regions. Each time zone spans 15 degrees of longitude, since the Earth rotates 360 degrees in 24 hours, resulting in 24 standard time zones. Each zone is centered on a principal meridian, with a Greenwich meridian as the base reference. The diabolical ironclad beetle, whose scientific name is Floides diabolicus, is one of the toughest insects in the world. Its extremely hard exoskeleton allows it to withstand up to 39,000 times its own weight. Due to the fusion of its elytra, it acts like armor that protects it from predators and crushing forces. It cannot fly, but its structure allows it to survive extreme pressure. It has been shown to withstand the force of a car without being damaged.
Artist Jan Vorman created the dispatch work movement, which invites people to repair the walls and monuments of their cities using Lego bricks.
Lee and Mo Thompson are dog trainers in Alaska and operate Mo Mountain Mutts, a dog walking service. They use a modified school bus to transport dogs in an organized manner. The animals have their own seats and patiently wait for their ride. Meet the rarest squid on the planet, the piglet squid. Its name comes from its siphon, which has the curious shape of a pig snout, which it uses to expel water and produce locomotion force. Its entire appearance is very striking. For example, the roundness of its body, the small tentacles that emerge above its eyes, and its tiny fins. In addition, its skin is translucent, allowing its organs to be seen. It measures only about 4 inches in length. The agency Red Pepper developed an artificial intelligence machine capable of finding the character from the Where's Wally books. The device, called Waldo, was created by Matt Reed and uses advanced facial recognition. A robotic arm scans the image and locates Wally in less than 4.45 seconds. There is a myth that Eskimos kiss this way. This is false. This is how they show affection. Instead of kissing cheeks with their lips, they do it with their noses, inhaling a bit of air. The more affection there is, the greater the pressure of the nose. Magnetic force, invisible yet powerful, is truly fascinating, as demonstrated by this experiment. Watch how these metal spears gain speed using only magnetism. Meet the caecilian, a species of amphibian whose bite is venomous. Although this ability is usually associated with snakes, it is believed that they may not be the oldest animals with this trait. That title apparently belongs to the caecilian, since these small limbless creatures have venom-producing glands along their teeth. This is not even their only defense mechanism, as they also secrete a toxin-filled liquid through their tail. Death Valley in southwestern California is one of the hottest places in the world. The highest temperature ever recorded was 130.9 degrees Fahrenheit, measured in July of 2013 at Furnace Creek. Higher figures, such as 134.1 degrees Fahrenheit, were reported in 1913, but their accuracy is debated. This valley is known for its extreme climate, its aridity, and its location at high elevation. It is the lowest, hottest, and driest place in North America. Its desert landscape attracts scientists and tourists. The northern lights and the southern lights are impressive luminous phenomena that occur at the north and south poles, respectively. These lights are called boreal in the North Pole and austral in the South Pole. They are produced when charged particles from the sun interact with gases in Earth's atmosphere. In the arid hills of Gansu, in the Gobi Desert in China, innovative technology using drones has been implemented. Each day, these devices can transport up to 360 solar panels, facilitating their installation in hard-to-reach terrain. These are the mannequins of the future. They have 9 joints to position them in different ways. They can also increase or reduce their size by simply pressing a button. The fin whale, also called the common rorqual, is the second largest animal in the world. It can reach a length of up to 88.58 feet. It inhabits the North Atlantic and the Antarctic Ocean, although it is also found in other seas around the planet. It is a species of cetacean that was heavily hunted in the past. It is a fast swimmer and usually travels in small groups. Some species of nectar-feeding bats use their tongues to extract nectar from flowers. Their tongues are long and adapted to collect nectar efficiently. They can extend to more than half the length of their bodies. This feature allows them to reach food deep inside flowers. These are starfish larvae. As you can see, they already have their characteristic shape. They drift through the ocean until they find a place to settle. The border between India and Pakistan is visible from space due to security lights installed by the Indian government along the borderline. These lights emit a characteristic orange glow, standing out in nighttime images. This system was implemented as a security and surveillance measure. The binary code was formalized by the German mathematician Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz in 1689. Although there were earlier concepts, he developed its modern version and presented it in 1703. His system, based on ones and zeros, emerged as a mathematical and philosophical exploration. Over time, it became the foundation of modern computing. Thanks to this discovery, digital systems can process information efficiently. The ghillie suit is a type of clothing designed for camouflage in natural environments. Its structure imitates vegetation with strips of fabric, netting, and synthetic fibers that break up the wearer's silhouette. It is used in hunting, wildlife photography, and military operations. Thanks to its design, it reduces visual and thermal detection, allowing effective integration with the landscape. Setenil de las Bodegas is a town in the province of Cádiz, Spain, famous for its cave houses. Its buildings are integrated into massive rocks, creating a unique landscape. The Guadalporcún River runs through the town, contributing to its distinctive environment. Its historic center is declared a historic complex due to its architectural value. It is part of the White Villages route, attracting many visitors. It is considered one of the most beautiful towns in Spain. Its urban design makes it a fascinating destination. The art of Ebru, also known as water marbling, is a traditional Turkish technique with roots in Central Asia and Persia. It involves applying ink to the surface of water and shaping it with tools such as brushes and combs. A sheet of paper is then placed on the water to absorb and transfer the design. This technique was perfected during the Ottoman Empire and is appreciated for its beauty and delicacy. The K-Truck Garden Contest is an annual competition in Japan, where participants transform K-trucks into miniature gardens. These designs include rocks, plants, lighting, and water features. Creativity and landscape design play a key role in each creation. The event is organized by the Japan Federation of Landscape Contractors. Its goal is to combine art and gardening in small spaces.
Fetal microchimerism occurs when cells from the fetus remain in the mother's body after pregnancy. These cells can lodge in organs such as the heart, liver, and brain. Their ability to regenerate tissues and organs has been studied, helping with repair processes. However, their relationship with autoimmune diseases is also being investigated. Some cells can persist for decades, even for a lifetime.
The Darvaza gas crater, known as the Door to Hell, is located in Turkmenistan and has been burning for 50 years. It originated in 1971 when a gas drilling operation collapsed, creating a massive crater. To prevent the release of toxic gases, geologists decided to ignite the methane, but the flames never went out.
Nightingale floors, known in Japanese as ugu isubari, are wooden floors designed to produce a sound similar to a nightingale song when walked upon. They are found in ancient castles and temples in Japan, such as Nijo Castle in Kyoto. Their purpose was to alert residents to possible intruders. These floors still exist in historic sites.
To celebrate the 6th anniversary of Pokemon Go, Niantic organized a show with 600 drones in Japan. During the event, the lights formed iconic figures from the franchise, such as a Pokeball and several Pokemon. Charizard and Gengar were among the stars of the show. Lake Paisupok is located in the Banggai Islands, Indonesia. Its waters are extremely clear and look like a mirror. Although its name means black water, it is completely transparent. The dark effect is due to the reflection of the vegetation on the bottom. This creates an optical illusion of black water from a distance.
PuriBag is a portable bag designed to purify contaminated water. It works with purification packets, eliminating 99.99% of bacteria, viruses, and protozoa. Its effectiveness has been certified by the World Health Organization. The water only needs to be mixed with a purifying powder. In minutes, the contaminants disappear, leaving water safe for consumption. The Shark House in Oxford, England is famous for its sculpture of a shark measuring 26.24 feet on the roof. It was created by the artist John Buckley and installed on August 9, 1986. Although it was initially controversial, over time it became a tourist landmark. Indium is an extremely soft and moldable metal. It can be easily manipulated by hand due to its low hardness. It is used in semiconductors and low melting point alloys. Silver is one of the best conductors of electricity and heat among metals. Its high thermal conductivity allows it to transfer heat quickly. When touching ice, silver accelerates melting due to rapid heat transfer. The Amazon River is the most voluminous in the world and also the longest, at approximately 4,363 miles. Historically, the Nile River was considered the longest, but recent studies have confirmed that the Amazon surpasses it. Its flow is the largest on the planet, carrying an impressive volume of water of approximately 7,380,000 cubic feet per second. This river is vital for biodiversity, as it hosts a vast number of species. Its influence extends to the global climate. Carom is a board game originating in India that combines elements of billiards and shuffleboard. It is played on a square wooden board with 4 holes in the corners. Players strike discs called carom men with a larger disc called the striker. The objective is to sink the discs into the holes before the opponent. Its strategy is similar to billiards, requiring precision and skill. Hot air balloons use heated air to rise and stay aloft. A burner heats the air inside the fabric balloon, generating buoyancy. The temperature difference between the internal and external air allows the balloon to ascend. To adjust altitude, the pilot regulates the air temperature. Increasing it makes the balloon rise, while reducing it allows descent. Robots specialized in navigating mazes use sensors and advanced algorithms to detect obstacles and make decisions in real time. Thanks to artificial intelligence, they can find the most efficient route in milliseconds. They commonly use cameras, ultrasonic sensors, and microcontrollers such as Arduino to improve their accuracy. The time required to complete a maze depends on its size and complexity. Some models have managed to do it in seconds, demonstrating the speed of these systems. Architects Chris Prosser and Ian Flood created Skyline Chess, a chessboard inspired by iconic skyscrapers. Its pieces represent buildings from cities such as London, Dubai, New York, Paris, and San Francisco. They also offer versions with specific buildings and allow customization.
Its design merges architecture and strategy into a unique game. The Technical University of Munich has two giant slides in its mathematics and computer science building. These not only serve as a fast way to move around, but are also an art installation inaugurated in 2002. Their parabolic curves allow sliding from the upper floors, connecting 4 levels. Although they can help students go down quickly, their main function is recreational and aesthetic. The Komodo dragon is the largest lizard in the world, reaching up to approximately 9 feet 10.1 inches in length. It lives on several islands in Indonesia, such as Komodo and Rinca. It is a fierce predator with a powerful bite and toxin-laden saliva. Its diet includes deer, wild boar, and carrion. Despite its size, it can move quickly over short distances and is a good swimmer. This is a kelp, and although it looks like a jellyfish, it is not, and it is also not a fish. It belongs phylogenetically to a group of animals called tunicates, which are hermaphrodites and reproduce through generational alternation. That is, they combine sexual phases with asexual ones. They play a very important role in the ecosystem, as they are able to feed on bacteria and small larvae, and trap carbon from the ecosystem in the form of waste pellets that are heavier and eventually sink to the bottom. 70% of the planet is liquid, and kelps play an important role in the fight to prevent global warming. Glaciers, gigantic masses of ice, contain close to 69% of the planet's fresh water. These formations originate in cold regions from the accumulation of snow over long periods. They represent the largest reserve of fresh water outside the oceans, playing an essential role in global water balance. The fastest animal in the world is the peregrine falcon. In a dive, it can reach speeds of up to 199 miles per hour, thanks to its aerodynamic body and long pointed wings. This impressive speed allows it to hunt prey in flight, making it one of the most effective predators in the animal kingdom. Tidal waves or tsunamis form due to seismic movements underwater, such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or landslides. When a seismic event occurs on the ocean floor, it displaces large volumes of water, creating massive waves that travel at high speed. As these waves approach the coast, their height increases, causing devastating waves when they finally reach land. Diana's Punch Bowl is located in Monitor Valley, Nevada. Its water reaches temperatures of up to 190.4 degrees Fahrenheit. The formation is a travertine cavity about 49 feet in diameter. Its depth is approximately 29.5 feet. Despite the extreme heat, the surrounding area has some vegetation. Its interior, however, is predominantly rocky. Our brain processes thousands of thoughts daily. Although the exact number varies according to studies, it is estimated that many of these thoughts are repetitive, and that a large portion can be negative. This phenomenon is due to an evolutionary bias that helps us identify risks and problems. Bristlecone pine trees are the longest living trees in the world, capable of living for more than 5,000 years. The oldest known specimen is Methuselah, located in the White Mountains of California, at approximately 4,856 years old. These trees are famous for their ability to survive in extreme climates and poor soils, which contributes to their extraordinary longevity. Uranus was discovered in 1781 by the astronomer William Herschel, who initially named it Planet George in honor of King George III of England. This name remained for several decades, but some astronomers argued that it should follow mythological tradition. Johann Elert Bode suggested calling it Uranus to maintain consistency with the other planets. In 1850, the name was officially adopted. The oldest country in the world is in Europe. It is not very surprising that the longest standing country in the world is located on the old continent, but you may be surprised by which one it is. San Marino, a small country with only approximately 24 square miles of area, is the oldest state in the world, founded in the year 31 after Christ. Berezka is a Russian dance in which the dancers appear to float. They achieve this effect by hiding their steps under their long skirts. The technique requires precision and months of practice. It is considered a symbol of Russian beauty. This very peculiar musical instrument you are seeing is an automaton. Do not be fooled by its appearance, because even though it looks like a toy, it is used to create electronic music and was developed in Japan. To play it, you simply gently squeeze its head and press the dark part with your fingers to create different sounds. This vast and arid landscape is known for its desolate beauty and rich marine biodiversity. The Paracas National Reserve in Peru is a protected area that is home to a wide variety of wildlife, including numerous bird species, as well as sea lions and dolphins that frequent its waters. It is also famous for the enigmatic Paracas candelabra, a large geoglyph whose purpose and origin remain a mystery. Ellis Torhall is a Swedish parkour athlete, internationally recognized. He began practicing this sport at 8 years old and has perfected his skills through years of training. Throughout his career, he has stood out in various competitions, becoming a reference in the discipline.
From this trail at 2,624.67 feet in elevation, the view is impressive and challenging, ideal only for those who are not afraid of heights.
Do you want to have a conversation with an Italian but still do not master the language? Do not worry. You can rely less on vocabulary and try to communicate with your hands. They will likely understand you. Italian is characterized by the use of gestures, but make sure to learn when and how each one is used. Not all gestures are innocent in Italy, and you would not want to have awkward moments.
Prelude FLNG is the largest floating structure ever built. It measures 1,601.05 feet in length and 242.78 feet in width. Approximately 286,600 short tons of steel were used in its construction. When in operation, it can weigh more than 661,386 short tons. Its construction cost was more than $10 billion. It operates 124.27 miles off the coast of Australia in natural gas fields. It is expected to operate for 25 years.
From late April to early May, more than 5 million blue Nemophila flowers bloom in the Hitachi Seaside Park in Japan. It is a true natural spectacle. Meet Darius, the largest Flemish giant rabbit in the world, as he measures approximately 52.8 inches in length and weighs more than 48.5 pounds. Darius has held this title since 2012. Flemish giant rabbits can reach a very large size very quickly. At 7 or 8 weeks of age, they can already weigh approximately 4.4 pounds or more. They usually live between 10 and 12 years, and unlike other breeds, they do not run much or tend to jump. They prefer to lie down and rest. In 1993, Blockbuster was the largest movie rental chain in the world. Customers walked through the store aisles searching for VHS titles. Choosing a movie for the weekend was a tradition for many families. The process included renting it, watching it, and returning it a few days later. Although streaming now makes access to movies easier, the physical experience had its own charm. Car elevators in garages are becoming increasingly popular in wealthy neighborhoods of the United States. These systems save space and offer greater security for vehicles, becoming a modern trend. Their cost ranges between $1,000 and $10,000, depending on the model and features. This is the highest swing in the world. It is the Nevis swing, which is suspended at 439.6 feet in height. It is located among the mountains of the Nevis Valley in New Zealand, and if you swing on it, you reach a speed of 62 miles per hour in 1 second, while looking at a huge drop right beneath you. It is certainly not an attraction for everyone. The stone forests of Tingui. In the Tingui de Bemaraha Strict Nature Reserve in Madagascar, there is an impressive series of limestone formations known for their sharp rock needles. This unique landscape has been sculpted by water over millions of years, creating a labyrinth of stone towers, deep canyons, and caves that host a diversity of endemic wildlife. On January 28, 1896, the first speeding ticket was issued in the United Kingdom. Walter Arnold was driving at approximately 8.1 miles per hour when the allowed limit was 2 miles per hour. A police officer on a bicycle managed to stop him. He received a fine of approximately 5.7 pounds sterling. This event marked the beginning of modern traffic penalties. Electric line stripers are specialized machines used to paint streets and roads. They operate with high-performance batteries that allow prolonged use. Their technology ensures precise paint application. They are ideal for road marking on different surfaces. Some models can operate both indoors and outdoors. The tallest statue in the world is the Statue of Unity, located in India and inaugurated in 2018. It has a total height of 597 feet, including the pedestal. The statue represents Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, a key leader after independence. Mosquito wings move at an impressive speed of approximately 1,000 times per minute, which is equivalent to 20 to 25 movements per second. This rapid flapping gives them agility and maneuverability, essential for evading predators and finding food. In addition, the characteristic buzzing sound we hear comes from the vibration of their wings. Vincent Ball is a Belgian artist who creates illustrations using the projected shadows of everyday objects. His technique, called shadowology, transforms simple silhouettes into creative scenes. His works have gained popularity on social media for their ingenuity and unique style. Through his art, he combines light and shadow to bring surprising characters and landscapes to life. The goldcrest is a small and active bird that inhabits forests and shrubby areas. Although some people believe its expression looks sad, this is simply a facial characteristic. There are several species of goldcrests with vibrant plumage and agile behaviors. Giethoorn, known as the Venice of the Netherlands, is a picturesque village in Overijssel. It is famous for having no roads in its center, where canals connect the houses. Pedestrian bridges provide access to the homes, offering a unique charm. This is a fantastic replica of the Pyramid of Giza, built in the backyard of a house and constructed by a couple from the town of Istinka in Russia. The pyramid is approximately 29.53 feet tall and another 29.53 feet deep. They built the replica by stacking concrete blocks over 2 years. The total weight of the blocks reached approximately 441 short tons. Although it may seem like just a strange decoration, its designers claim it is a pyramid with healing and protective powers capable of saving the Earth. The sports bear brand Volcom, in collaboration with Stab Magazine and Can Install, installed a floating dock measuring 98.43 feet in Bali, Indonesia. This project, called the dock, allowed surfers to reach the waves faster without the need to swim. The F-35B Lightning II is a fighter jet developed by Lockheed Martin with advanced technology. Its F-35B variant has short takeoff and vertical landing capability. This is possible thanks to its lift van system, which allows it to operate in reduced spaces. This is the Grympotethys, a genus of mollusk also known as the Dumbo octopus, because it has fins on the upper part of its body resembling the ears of the Disney elephant, which it uses to propel itself while swimming. Because they are very unusual creatures, very little is known about these fascinating animals. What we do know is that they look very adorable. At first glance, it is very difficult to distinguish the size of the sun in the sky, since the beam of light from our star occupies much of what we see. If you use special lenses, this is its real size, smaller than you might think. Josh DeWall is a glass artist recognized for his nature-inspired designs. He created an octopus-shaped pitcher that combines functionality and art. Wine flows through the tentacles before being served. The piece is completely artisanal and handmade. Police in the United States use GPS darts to track vehicles involved in crimes. These devices, manufactured by Starchase, are fired at suspect cars and attached to them. Once attached, they send real-time GPS signals, allowing precise tracking of the vehicle. This technology helps avoid high-speed chases, reducing risks for the community and officers. Mark Rober built the smallest dart launcher in the world. It is fully functional. To see how the mechanism works, a microscope is needed. Here you can see it next to a 1-cent coin. Elephants can communicate with each other over long distances using infrasound, which are low-frequency sounds that travel easily through the ground and other materials. These vocalizations are used for social coordination, reproduction, and warning of dangers. Watch how luggage is arranged in the cargo compartments of an airplane. Collapsible safety cones exist and are used in various situations, such as emergencies or temporary signaling. They are practical due to their foldable design, which makes them easy to transport and store. The Miami Beach Police Department has a Rolls-Royce Ghost in its fleet. The vehicle is decorated with the official police colors and equipped with lights and sirens. Its use is limited to recruitment events, with the goal of attracting new officers. Colombia has the greatest fruit biodiversity per square mile. It has 433 native fruit species. Its variety of climates allows the cultivation of a wide range of fruits. A Colombian could try a different fruit every day of the year. However, many of these fruits are not widely consumed. The country's fruit wealth is impressive, and there is still much to discover and take advantage of. The PAL V Liberty is a flying car developed by the Dutch company PAL V. It can reach a speed of up to 112 miles per hour and has a 200 horsepower engine. It has received permission to drive on European roads, although it still needs certification to fly legally. On golf driving ranges, balls are collected with special vehicles. These feature rotating rollers that trap the balls from the ground. TON 618 is one of the most massive black holes ever detected, with a mass of 66 billion times that of the Sun. It is located more than 10,400,000,000 light-years away, in the direction of the constellations Canes Fanaticus and Coma Berenices. Its immense brightness comes from the quasar that hosts it, so intense that it hides the galaxy surrounding it. Valentino, known as the Masked Magician, gained fame in the 1990s by revealing magic secrets on television. His program showed techniques used by famous magicians, which generated controversy within the magic community. Despite criticism, it attracted great public attention. For years, he kept his identity secret to avoid retaliation. Sweden is the country with the most islands in the world, with a total of 267,570. Most of these islands are small, and many are uninhabited. Some are located in the Baltic Sea, while others are found in lakes and rivers. A solar tunnel allows sunlight to be brought into areas of the home where it is impossible to install windows. An exterior module supports a reinforced glass panel, which captures sunlight that hits the roof surface and transmits it into the interior of a tube whose walls are completely reflective. The average distance between the Earth and the Moon is approximately 238,900 miles. Due to its elliptical orbit, this figure varies between around 186,000 miles and 248,000 miles. The light reflected by the Moon takes approximately 1.28 seconds to reach the Earth. Its proximity influences phenomena such as tides and eclipses. It also contributes to the Earth's axial stability. John Bruce, an Estonian slackline athlete, managed to cross the Strait of Messina on a tightrope. The line had a length of 11,964 feet, surpassing the previous world record of 8,858 feet. Bruce completed the crossing in nearly 3 hours, facing strong winds and ocean currents. His feat was impressive, but a fall in the final 262 feet prevented him from registering a new official record. To validate a slackline record, the entire distance must be completed without falls. Muggle Quidditch, now called quadball, is a sport inspired by the Harry Potter saga. It is played on land or grass with players holding a broom between their legs. Its rules are similar to those of the original Quidditch, with positions such as chasers, beaters, keeper, and seeker. Since its creation in 2005, it has grown worldwide. There are leagues and national teams in several countries. Block printing is a handcrafted printing technique that uses carved wooden blocks to transfer designs onto fabric or paper. It originated in China and reached a high level of specialization in India. The prints created with this method are unique and valued for their authenticity. The process requires artisans specialized in carving, printing, and dyeing. This technique is still used in the textile industry, especially within the slow fashion movement. Standard videos usually have between 24 and 60 frames per second. Movies use 24 frames per second, while television and video games can reach 60 frames per second for smoother motion. Some advanced cameras record at 1,000 frames per second or more, capturing details imperceptible to the human eye. Porter Baller is a talented jump rope athlete and acrobat recognized in international competitions. His videos show impressive combinations of acrobatics and jump rope. He has participated in the American Jump Rope National Championships, standing out for his skill and creativity. Jake Leonard, known as Latman, is an athlete famous for his impressive muscle control. He can move his chest and back muscles with great precision, amazing his followers. On his social media, he shares videos showcasing this unique ability. Deserts experience extreme temperatures due to low humidity. During the day, the sun quickly heats the surface. The sand absorbs heat, raising the temperature. At night, the lack of clouds allows for rapid heat loss. This causes cold temperatures in the darkness. The combination of absorption and radiation creates drastic changes. It is a typical characteristic of desert climates. The venom of the golden scorpion is one of the most expensive liquids in the world, reaching up to $30 million per gallon. Its high price is due to its rarity and its medical applications. It contains chlorotoxins that can bind to cancer cells and help detect tumors. Its use in treatments for cancer and diabetes is also being researched. Its extraction is complex and requires specialized techniques. The Firefighter Challenge Championship Series is an international competition for elite firefighters. Participants test their physical and technical skills. They must complete 5 essential challenges, such as climbing a tower with equipment. They also lift hoses and drag mannequins simulating rescues. The winner is the one who achieves the best time in their division. Sub-soccer is a tabletop game inspired by soccer for 2 players seated on benches that serve as goals. They compete in a match played underneath the table. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is an Icelandic reality show starring cats. Its name is a wordplay inspired by Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The broadcast follows the lives of 4 kittens in a house designed especially for them. Viewers can watch them live on YouTube 24 hours a day. It has become a media phenomenon in Iceland with thousands of followers.
The Sinai-Tempishka River, known as the Boiling River, is located in the Peruvian Amazon. Its waters reach temperatures of up to 210 degrees Fahrenheit due to geothermal seepage. This phenomenon occurs in the Ucayali region, with no nearby volcanoes. The high water temperature generates visible steam in the jungle. Any living being that comes into contact with the river can suffer severe burns. It is one of the hottest rivers in the world and a unique natural mystery.
This dog demonstrates incredible skill by weaving through cones in a zigzag pattern. Its ability to dodge obstacles with speed and coordination makes it a true talent in the canine world. Lito Leaf Art is a Japanese artist who transforms fallen leaves into delicate works of art using a detailed cutting technique. He began creating these pieces in 2020, and his work has gained international recognition for its precision and creativity. Each leaf becomes a unique scene, reflecting natural settings or characters. His art is ephemeral, but it captures the essence of autumn and the beauty of nature.
Lobsters cannot die of old age because they possess an enzyme called telomerase, which allows them to regenerate their cells indefinitely. However, this does not mean they are immortal, as they can succumb to other causes, such as predators, disease, or exhaustion. In addition, lobsters more than 100 years old and of great size have been recorded.
A pepper plant grows from a small seed and goes through several stages of development. First comes germination, followed by the growth of leaves and stem. Then flowering occurs, which gives rise to the fruits. The complete process until maturity takes approximately 115 days.
Anthony, known as the Activate Yourself, has gained popularity for his curious water challenges. In his videos, he has drunk water using unconventional objects, such as knives, forks, and chopsticks. Each new attempt surprises his followers with unexpected methods. Asthma can develop in adulthood, although it is more common in childhood. Factors such as allergies, respiratory infections, and environmental pollution can influence its onset. It does not have a definitive cure, but there are effective treatments to control symptoms. With proper medication and lifestyle changes, people can lead a normal life. Medical care and follow-up are key to its management.
On Koh Phangan Island in Thailand, local residents built a floating soccer field in 1986. It is located in Phangan Bay and was originally made with wooden planks. Over time, the structure was improved with more durable materials. This field has become a symbol of perseverance and a tourist attraction. A passion for soccer led the islanders to play under unique conditions.
The holm oak is a tree native to the Mediterranean region and common in Italy. It is an evergreen oak that can reach up to approximately 98 feet in height. Its dense and leafy crown gives it an impressive appearance.
The solar system travels through the Milky Way at great speed. Its movement is approximately 514,640 miles per hour. It moves in orbit around the galactic center. Its trajectory carries it through different regions of space.
The largest inflatable obstacle course in New Zealand is approximately 1,132 feet long and features many different obstacles. The unique experience involves running through 43 challenging obstacles, where participants must crawl through the spike tunnel, bounce over beach balls, and slide down 6 incredible slides. The Saiga antelope is a mammal that inhabits the steppes of Central Asia and is critically endangered. Its population has declined drastically in recent decades. Its flexible nose helps filter dust, humidify the air, and regulate temperature. These adaptations allow it to survive in extreme climates. Illegal hunting and habitat destruction have affected its numbers. In 2003, its population fell to 6% compared to the previous decade.
Crocodiles have a third translucent eyelid called the nictitating membrane. This structure allows them to cover their eyes without completely blocking vision. It is especially useful when they swim, as it protects them from particles and water.
In 1969, elephants that were located near Heathrow Airport in London were fitted with earmuffs to protect them from the noise made by airplanes. Latrons is an impressive modified car that transforms into a robot thanks to the engineering of the Turkish company Let Vision. Its most well-known model is called Antimon, and although it cannot be driven like a conventional car, its transformation is fully functional through remote control. The Malayan Hydrosaur, also known as the sail-tailed lizard, is a reptile native to New Guinea and the Philippines. It can reach up to 3.28 feet in length and is characterized by its striking sail-shaped tail. This appendage helps it move through water with great skill. Like basilisk lizards, it is capable of running across the surface of water for brief moments. Its appearance gives it a prehistoric look, similar to that of dinosaurs. The scat freefall is an extreme attraction at the Orlando Towers in South Africa. It is the only experience in the world that allows a freefall without a harness. Participants are lifted to approximately 229 feet and then released into the air. The fall ends in a special net called the suspended catch air device, which cushions the impact. This system guarantees an intense but safe experience. The aquatic ribbon plant is native to Madagascar. Its leaves have an open vein pattern. This gives them an appearance similar to a net or lace. Its structure is due to the way its tissue develops. It is a highly valued plant in aquariums because of its aesthetics. The Italian team Carmageddon created the lowest car in the world with only approximately 7.87 inches of height. To achieve this, they cut the body of a Fiat Panda and reduced its structure to the minimum. The driver must operate it lying down inside the vehicle using a remote control. Since the steering wheel does not fit, steering is controlled with a special system. This is the life cycle of the largest snail in the world, the African snail. They can reach up to approximately 7.87 inches in length and 3.94 inches in height.
Eric Finat is a Spanish skydiver known for his impressive jumps. In a viral video, he jumped from an aircraft and passed through a massive cloud. During the descent, he showed what suspended water droplets look like in the air.
Chaser was a border collie trained by psychologist John Pilley. She had a vocabulary of 1,022 words, including the names of 800 toys. Her owner tested her by asking her to select specific toys from a random group. Chaser always chose the correct one, demonstrating her incredible memory and learning ability. Seacrafts is a creator who designs masks inspired by comic and movie characters. He has developed a Spider-Man mask with mechanical lenses that open and close. This mechanism allows facial expressions of the character to be simulated in a realistic way. Mammatus clouds hang from the base of other clouds. They usually appear in strong storms, especially cumulonimbus clouds. Their pouch-like shape is due to the interaction of cold and warm air. When cold air descends and warm air rises, temperature contrasts form. This phenomenon creates the undulating structures in the sky. The artist Paul Pfeiffer designed a conceptual sculpture of a stadium with a capacity for 1 million people. The work, called Vitruvian Experiments, is inspired by the Sydney Olympic Stadium. It is not a functional design, but an artistic exploration of mass consumption. The sculpture stands nearly 9 feet 10 inches tall and plays with the perception of space. The Unitree G1 is a Chinese humanoid robot designed for automation and artificial intelligence. It stands 4 feet 4 inches tall and has up to 43 motors that provide great flexibility. It is equipped with cameras and a 3-dimensional LiDAR system to detect objects around it. Its battery provides an approximate autonomy of 2 hours. This is how trash is disposed of aboard the International Space Station. It is thrown overboard inside a bag. The bag disintegrates in the atmosphere. This is how baby elephants drink water. They do not know how to control their trunks until they are 9 months old. Pharazenosaurus is a late Cretaceous dinosaur known for having the longest claws of any land animal. Its claws could reach up to 3 feet 3 inches in length. These enormous claws were likely used for defense and to reach tall vegetation, as Therizinosaurus is believed to have been herbivorous. The western marsh harrier is a bird of prey that inhabits wetlands across Europe, Africa, and Asia. Its elegant flight and intense gaze make it stand out among other birds in its environment. Jizai Arms is a system of robotic limbs developed by the University of Tokyo. It consists of a portable unit with up to 6 detachable arms. The arms can be connected, disconnected, and exchanged between users. This is the synchronized dance of male fiddler crabs. With this routine, they show females their health status and size. These are images of a Siberian husky waking up after remaining at approximately 40 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. These beautiful animals are characterized by their double-layered coat that protects them from the cold without any problem, as they are capable of withstanding extreme cold. They have a medium-length body with erect ears and a brush-like tail. Their coloration can vary widely, from white to pure black. They are very active and athletic dogs that need daily physical exercise. The Hippopapa Cafe in Japan has a unique bathroom surrounded by a giant aquarium. 3 of its walls are covered with exotic fish. A male turtle also lives in the aquarium. Upon entering, the sensation is that of being submerged in the ocean. It is an unusual tourist attraction in Akashi. The Osborne 1 was the first commercial portable computer, released in 1981. Although it was considered portable, it weighed around 24.25 pounds. It had 64 kilobytes of random access memory, an amount that is minimal by today's standards. Its design included a small 5-inch screen. It was difficult to carry, but it revolutionized the computer industry. The Death Road is a dangerous highway located in Bolivia, in the Los Yungas region. It connects La Paz with Coroico and is approximately 49.7 miles long. It is famous for its narrowness, its cliffs, and the lack of safety barriers. In 1995, the Inter-American Development Bank labeled it the most dangerous road in the world. For years, it was the main transportation route with a high risk of accidents. Today, it is used mainly for tourism and extreme cycling. The raven is the smartest bird in the world. Ravens are known for their ability to use tools, such as small branches or sticks, and they can even imitate a variety of sounds, including human sounds. The Stairway to Heaven on Mount Fuxi, China, is an impressive attraction. It is located on a cliff and has between 35 and 40 white steps. Its design without handrails creates a sensation of floating. Visitors enjoy panoramic views of the valley. It has gained popularity on social media for its unique appearance.
The knee kicker, known as knee kicker in English, is a tool used in carpet installation. Its purpose is to secure the carpet to the base correctly, ensuring that it is tight and free of wrinkles. It works by applying controlled pressure with the knee on a padded end and a toothed head that helps stretch the carpet and fit it against the wall or the edge.
Popcorn bags contain a susceptor, a special film that absorbs and distributes heat. This component concentrates microwave energy on the corn kernels. This allows the popcorn to pop evenly. In September of 2019, the sky in Jambi, Indonesia, turned an intense red. This phenomenon occurred due to forest fires that generated a dense layer of smoke. Sunlight scattered in an unusual way, causing the visual effect.
In the exciting world of remote-controlled car racing, the pits play a key role. In the video, you can see how technicians refill the fuel in the tiny tanks of these vehicles with great skill and speed, using a syringe. Their dexterity is impressive, ensuring the cars keep competing on the track.
A binky is a jump in which rabbits kick or twist in the air. They do this when they are very happy. The maximum time a Tamagotchi has remained alive varies depending on the version and the care it receives. In some models, 1 day on Earth is equivalent to 1 year for the virtual pet. Generally, they can live between 25 and 28 days before restarting their cycle. Michael Birkin created a stop-motion video as a tribute to Mario Bros. And Pac-Man. To do this, he used 4,800 sticky notes of different colors. The process included capturing 5,700 photographs to give the impression of movement. The animation shows Mario and, at times, Pac-Man, creating an unusual and fun scene. His technique and dedication have impressed video game fans. The use of before Christ and after Christ derives from the convention in Western chronology that establishes the birth of Jesus Christ as a significant historical reference point. This designation became popular in the 6th century through the monk Dionysius Exiguus and has been widely adopted in Western chronology to date historical events.
The largest Lego soccer ball in the world was built in Denmark using 173,600 pieces. Its design recreates a classic soccer ball with pentagon and hexagon patterns, assembled with great precision to maintain its spherical shape. It was created to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the European Championship, and its construction took 150 hours of work, requiring meticulous planning.
This is how crops are watered using condensation from the previous night. All it takes is an external force to slightly move the net so that all the water falls onto the crops. Anamorphosis is an artistic technique that creates distorted images that can only be seen correctly from a specific angle. In street art, it allows the creation of three-dimensional illusions on sidewalks. It is also applied in architecture and design to achieve striking visual effects. This technique plays with perception and transforms reality depending on the point of view. Meet Sophie, a robotic fish developed by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology to explore the underwater world. Its design imitates the natural movement of real fish. It is made of silicone and uses a hydraulic system to move. Its goal is to study marine life with greater precision.
Stunt riding is an extreme sport that combines acrobatics and high-impact maneuvers with motorcycles and BMX bicycles. Athletes perform tricks such as wheelies, drifts, jumps, and balance moves on a moving vehicle. Great skill, strength, and control are required to execute these maneuvers safely. A mistake can cause dangerous falls, which is why it is practiced on closed circuits. Aloe vera is a succulent plant with leaves that store water and have spines along the edges to reduce moisture loss. It can survive long periods without water, especially in winter. Thick leaves indicate good hydration, while thin and wrinkled leaves show dehydration. Although it tolerates drought, it needs moderate watering to stay healthy. Luc Cormier, known as Mr. Sticker Tattoo, is an artist specialized in tattoos that look like stickers. His style combines realism and new school with influences from pop culture. To achieve the adhesive effect, he uses a white background and strategic shadows. This creates the illusion that the tattoos are stuck onto the skin.
The bullseye bore is a drill accessory that uses lasers to improve accuracy when drilling. It projects circular patterns onto the surface, allowing the user to verify the alignment of the drill bit. Shicha Yusakana is a professional motion capture actress. She has worked in video games and movies, bringing animated characters to life with great precision. She is recognized for her participation in titles such as Genshin Impact. She has also collaborated on iconic scenes for Disney and other famous video games.
Czech cyclists, after many months of construction, have created a long bicycle. Although it seemed that it was not completely controllable, thanks to its reinforced frame, they were able to ride it through the forest and multiple trails, successfully overcoming the most demanding tests.
In 2013, the Japanese jewelry company Ginatanka created a replica of Lionel Messi's left foot in pure gold. The sculpture weighs 55.12 pounds and was valued at $5,300,000. It was designed to celebrate his fourth Ballon d'Or and his record of 91 goals in a single year. It is a unique piece that honors his football legacy.
This is how the northern lights are created. It is mainly the work of the sun. This star constantly emits particles through the solar wind, and when they reach the atmosphere over the poles, they collide with oxygen and nitrogen molecules. After some time of this interaction, it becomes possible for us to see a polar aurora. We usually know them as the northern lights, but those are only the ones that occur in the Arctic. The ones that occur in Antarctica are called southern lights. However, the phenomenon itself is called a polar aurora.
In 1993, Don Calhoun, a fan of the Chicago Bulls, made a 75-foot shot on his first attempt and won $1 million. The crowd erupted in celebration, and Michael Jordan hugged him along with other players. Initially, the insurance company refused to pay the prize, claiming his previous basketball experience. However, the sponsors intervened and ensured that Calhoun would receive $50,000 annually for 20 years. The ink of a marker flows gradually from its tip while writing. This process occurs thanks to capillarity and the pressure applied to the surface.
In 2018, the 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO became the most expensive car ever sold, reaching $70 million. This iconic model, acquired by businessman David McNeil, is one of the most exclusive vehicles in history. Its impeccable condition and its victory in the 1964 Tour de France automobile increased its value. Disposable plastic cups have a significant environmental impact. They are manufactured through a thermoforming process, in which plastic sheets are heated and shaped under pressure. This method allows the production of thousands of units per hour.
Hypnosis is a real phenomenon that can be induced in susceptible people through suggestion. It is not total mind control, but it can influence perception and behavior. It is used in therapies to treat anxiety, pain, and other disorders. Although some shows display surprising actions under hypnosis, the person retains a certain degree of control.
New Zealand applies strict biosecurity measures on flights. Before disembarkation, disinfection is carried out in the aircraft cabin. This process helps prevent the entry of invasive species into the country. The introduction of insects could affect biodiversity and agriculture. The road printer is an innovative brick paving machine with electric technology. Its most advanced version, the Road Printer Echo, runs on a lithium battery, operating for up to 1 week on a single charge. It can pave streets approximately 3.28 to 22.96 feet wide in a single pass. Workers place the bricks into the machine and it distributes them with precision. Its design reduces physical effort
and speeds up the construction process. Adrian Portelli, a multi-millionaire entrepreneur, took his McLaren Senna GTR up to his penthouse on the 57th floor of a building in Melbourne. To achieve this, he hired specialists who used a large crane. The car, valued at $3 million, now decorates the main living area of his apartment as a collector's piece. Ultraviolet cameras can reveal invisible damage that the sun causes to the skin. In experiments, it is observed how radiation leaves marks that are not yet visible to the naked eye. These cameras also show the protective effect of sunscreen. It becomes evident how they reduce the absorption of ultraviolet rays. This is a cuttlefish egg, a cousin of squids. Only 2 out of every 3,000 of these hatchlings survive to adulthood. Mojang Vision has developed smart contact lenses with augmented reality technology. Their micro-LED display has 14,000 pixels per inch, offering advanced visualization. They include eye-tracking sensors and an integrated battery. Their wireless connectivity allows information to be displayed in real time. They are still in the testing phase and have not been commercialized. Sun Shile built a luxury miniature house for his cats, dedicating more than 6 months to the project. The structure has 2 floors, electrical installation, and access to water. It includes custom furniture, lighting, and an equipped kitchen. The house even features a functional elevator for the cats.
Steam bending is a traditional method for bending wood without damaging it. The wood is exposed to heat and moisture inside a steam box, softening the lignin that binds its fibers together. This allows it to be shaped easily. It is then fixed in its new form until it dries and regains its rigidity. It is used in the manufacture of furniture, boats, and musical instruments.
This is the Church of the Ghosts in the Czech Republic. A fine art student installed these eerie sculptures in 2012. The figures have no faces and are covered with cloaks. In South Korea, trees have a better healthcare system than people in some countries. Watch how saline solution is administered to this tree in preparation for winter. This is one of the strangest jobs in the world. It involves getting off a moving boat to collect mail and returning as quickly as possible before it moves away from the dock. Cloudgate, known as the Chicago Bean, is an iconic sculpture designed by the British Indian artist Anish Kapoor. It was inaugurated in May of 2006 and quickly became one of Chicago's most popular artworks. With a shiny stainless steel surface, it reflects its surroundings in a spectacular way. The Doberman is a dog breed recognized for its intelligence, loyalty, and protective ability. It is a medium to large dog with an athletic and muscular build. Its coat is short and glossy, usually black with brown markings, although there are varieties in blue, red, and fawn. Its elegant posture and upright ears give it a distinctive appearance. This is what the new public transportation system in China looks like. This new transport system offers travelers wide views of the city through its glass floor and large windows. Johnny Manganiello is a pastry chef recognized for his cakes with surprising visual effects. He has created designs that look like everyday objects or two-dimensional cartoon drawings. Mike Two Flips, known as Michael Lewis, set an impressive record. He managed to complete 27 backflips in just 20 seconds. This achievement highlighted his incredible speed and acrobatic precision. Salt is obtained mainly through the evaporation of seawater in salt flats. First, seawater is pumped into large ponds where it is left to evaporate slowly under the sun. As the water evaporates, salt crystals form at the bottom. These crystals are collected, cleaned, and processed to remove impurities. This method has been used for centuries and is effective for producing salt on a large scale. The shiplift of the Three Gorges Dam in China is an impressive engineering work inaugurated in 2016. It allows vessels to overcome a height difference of 370 feet on the Yangtze River. It uses a floating platform that transports boats weighing up to 3,307 short tons in just 40 minutes. This system reduces waiting time compared to traditional locks. Since its opening, it has facilitated the passage of thousands of ships and millions of tons of cargo.
The superstition that breaking a mirror brings 7 years of bad luck dates back to ancient Rome, where it was believed that a mirror's reflection represented a person's soul. Breaking the mirror was considered a bad omen and was associated with the breaking of the soul.
The gar, also called the Indian bison, is the largest wild bovine in the world. It can measure up to 7.22 feet tall and more than 9.84 feet in length. Its weight ranges between 1,433 and 2,205 pounds. It feeds on grasses, leaves, and bamboo shoots. Due to its size, it has few natural predators. Only tigers and humans pose a threat to it.
Aurora Reykjavik, the Northern Lights Museum in Iceland, has an interactive map where visitors place pins to mark their country of origin.
Bus number 146 in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, is decorated in this way. These are prizes that its driver has won from arcade machines. At the end of the day, a drawing is held in which a passenger takes one of the plush toys as a prize. Prestige Imports is a luxury car dealership in North Miami Beach, Florida. Its showroom displays exclusive brands such as Lamborghini, Ferrari, Bentley, and Bugatti. It also offers models from Pagani, Lotus, and Karma, as well as luxurious Van Dutch boats. It is an ideal destination for lovers of exotic vehicles.
Oil extraction is carried out through offshore drilling, fracking, and land-based methods. These advanced techniques allow access to deep reserves and increase production. The technology used improves efficiency and reduces operating costs. Oil companies operate in multiple countries, optimizing extraction and distribution. Global demand is met thanks to this worldwide network. In Japan, a store specializing in stone decoration created a marble run carved into rock. Its precise design allows the marbles to travel through the circuit in perfect harmony. Millions of years ago, a giant sea scorpion existed. It is known as Jacalopterus rhenanii. It reached up to 8.2 feet in length. Its weight was around 397 pounds. It was significantly larger than modern scorpions. It belonged to the group of Eurypterids. It was a dominant predator in its aquatic ecosystem.
This is how future cargo ship operators learn and train to maneuver on the water. These ships are miniature versions of large vessels.
In 2019, a woman in France discovered that she had a painting by Cimabue in her home. The work, titled Christ Mocked, was valued at up to 6 million euros. It is believed to belong to a set of 8 pieces about the Passion of Christ. So far, only 3 of them have been found. Karakuri puppets are traditional Japanese mechanized automatons created between the 17th century and the 19th century. They were used for entertainment and ceremonies. Their mechanisms were inspired by European clockmaking. The word karakuri means trick or hidden mechanism.
In some zoos, dogs help cheetah cubs in captivity adapt better. Cheetahs tend to be shy and nervous, so dogs provide companionship and confidence. By interacting with them, the cubs learn to socialize and feel more secure.
The Australian funnel web spider is known for its extremely toxic venom. Its web has a funnel shape and is usually found in confined spaces. Studies indicate that its venom can become more lethal when it feels threatened. Symptoms of its bite include intense pain, sweating, and nausea. In severe cases, it can cause respiratory or cardiac problems.
Hummingbirds have proportionately large brains compared to their size. This allows them to remember migration routes and hundreds of flowers. Their acrobatic flight ability is exceptional. They possess advanced spatial memory and specialized visual processing. These adaptations help them survive in changing environments.
If you search for Sonic the Hedgehog on Google, you will see an image of the character in the knowledge panel. When you click on Sonic, he performs his classic jump and spin animation. If you press him several times, he gradually changes. After 50 clicks, he transforms into Supersonic.
This is the face you make when you jump on a trampoline. At normal speed, it is impossible to notice, but in super slow motion, it is a completely different story.
Marine fish are adapted to the salinity of the ocean, which allows them to regulate fluid balance in their bodies. Their osmoregulation system helps them efficiently eliminate excess salt. In freshwater, they would lose essential salts and suffer internal balance problems. The lack of salt would disrupt their cellular function and could be fatal. Each fish species is designed for its specific habitat.
Chiharu Shiyota is a Japanese artist known for her immersive installations. She uses wool or yarn threads to create intertwined structures. Her works generate the sensation of being inside a giant spiderweb. She explores themes such as memory, human connection, and existence. Her installations have been exhibited in museums and galleries around the world.
The Hickaway is a device created by scientists in the United States to stop hiccups. It works through forced inspiratory suction while drinking water with a special straw. This stimulates the phrenic nerve and the vagus nerve, stopping hiccup spasms. Its effectiveness is 92% according to studies. Its design is simple and easy to use.
Bockenheimer Wada Station in Frankfurt has a unique entrance. It looks like a train car crashed onto the sidewalk. It is one of the most striking structures in the city. Although it is famous, there is little information about its designer. Its unusual design has made it a visual icon.
Some of the most difficult pieces to play on the piano require exceptional technique. La Campanella by Liszt is famous for its speed and demanding jumps. Gaspard de la Nuit by Ravel is complex due to its rhythm and expression. Piano Concerto No. 3 by Rachmaninoff challenges even experienced pianists.
The Sony Rheon Pocket 5 is a portable device that regulates temperature in a personalized way. It uses a thermoelectric module and intelligent sensors to monitor body temperature, humidity, and movement. It can cool or heat depending on environmental conditions. Its compact design allows it to be worn comfortably under clothing. It is controlled through a mobile application or automatically. Laser cleaning is an environmentally friendly method for removing rust, paint, and contaminants from metal surfaces. It does not require chemicals or generate secondary waste, making it more sustainable. Its precision allows cleaning without damaging the original material.
Jake Laser designed a suit inspired by Frozen from the movie The Incredibles. It uses liquid nitrogen and water released from hoses in his hands to generate a frozen surface. With this technology, he manages to slide over ice like the animated character.
Ostracods are small bioluminescent crustaceans. It is said that during World War II, Japanese soldiers collected them and stored them in transparent containers. They added water and shook them. This faint light was enough to illuminate maps and correspondence at night.
Ice skates are footwear designed to glide on icy surfaces. They are used in sports such as figure skating, ice hockey, and speed skating. Their main feature is the metal blade, usually made of stainless steel, which facilitates gliding. There are different types depending on their use, with variations in the shape and size of the blade.
Victoria d'Aberville went viral for dancing on a boat in Antarctica. The image captured by Matthew Forget looked like it was generated by artificial intelligence. Her dance contrasted the elegance of ballet with the immensity of the ice. She participated in Paris Fashion Week, modeling in ballet point shoes. She shined at the Olympic Games with a performance alongside a breakdancer. Her art stands out for its creativity and unexpected settings.
The Mimica Bump Cap is an innovative lid that helps determine the freshness of food. It uses temperature-sensitive gel technology to indicate whether a liquid is still in good condition. If the surface is smooth, the product is fresh. If bumps are felt, it has begun to spoil. Drip mats at restaurant and bar counters are made of rubber or silicone. Their design includes grooves that allow liquids to drain and keep the surface dry. If you want to know how someone who wears glasses sees, do this. Bring their glasses close to a camera lens and adjust the focus. Now remove them suddenly. That is how they see without glasses. Manatee lips are prehensile. Each side moves independently from the other. It is as if they had fingers. Watch how it grabs this rope.
Kevin Nix, a British mechanical enthusiast, built the fastest shed in the world on the chassis of a Volkswagen Passat. His fully functional vehicle reached a speed of 96.74 miles per hour. It is approved for road use and has competed in several automotive events. Students from Osaka Public University created a unique flying bicycle. It operates solely through the rider's pedaling. It combines aeronautical technology with human power. The bicycle allows lift without the need for a motor. The project was led by Fusha Sakai. Orangutans in captivity learn to fear snakes through specialized training. Since they do not have an instinctive fear, caretakers use fake snakes and act frightened to teach them to react with caution. Abby Oden is so tall that he does not need to jump to dunk the basketball. He measures 7.74 feet tall. Formula One drivers must maintain exceptional physical condition to withstand high G-forces in each race. They train in gyms with endurance, strength, and reflex exercises. Neck strengthening is crucial, as they can experience forces of up to 5G in corners. They also practice intense cardio to improve stamina. In Sweden, the company Corvid Cleaning has developed a system to train crows to collect trash. These birds learn to pick up cigarette butts and other waste from the streets. When they deposit them in a special container, they receive a food reward. This method takes advantage of the intelligence of New Caledonian crows, which are capable of solving complex problems. Sea otters often choose a favorite stone that they keep for a long time. They use it as a tool to break shells and access their food. They store these stones in folds of skin under their arms while they swim.
The job of these 3 border collies is to spread seeds over the ground of Chilean forests destroyed by fire. Watch how the seeds fall as they run. Each one distributes 19.8 pounds of seeds over an area of more than 12.4 miles. These are the blue ice caves beneath the glaciers of Iceland. They form in summer when the sun melts the ice, creating tunnels. They can be visited in winter. Pablo Roach, an art director, carried out a prank by placing AirPod stickers on the ground on several streets. The stickers had the size and appearance of real earbuds, leading many people to try to pick them up, only to discover they were fake.
Dash Nails creates incredible nail designs, including those inspired by lava lamps. This manicure style, known as lava nails, imitates the visual effect of classic lava lamps from the 1960s and 1970s.
LaserCube is a portable laser projector developed by Wicked Lasers. It allows animations, messages, and drawings to be projected onto various surfaces. It is used in light shows, digital art, and entertainment. Danny MacAskill is a trial cyclist from Scotland, famous for his spectacular stunts. His videos showcase impressive tricks in unique settings and have accumulated millions of views. Submarine cables are high-capacity cables laid on the seabed to transmit data over long distances. They serve to interconnect different parts of the world. These massive cables enable internet connections from anywhere, while also allowing us to transmit data at higher speeds. They are made of highly resistant materials, strong enough to withstand even a shark bite. The flamboyant cuttlefish, known as Metasapia pfefferi, is a cephalopod that inhabits waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Its skin can change color rapidly and vividly, allowing it to camouflage and scare off predators. It also uses these changes to communicate with other cuttlefish, especially during courtship. It is found in sandy and muddy areas near Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and Australia. This species is highly valued in aquariums for its unique appearance. Despite its beauty, it is difficult to keep in captivity due to its specific needs. This innovative backpack uses a fan with 500 LED lights to create moving images through the illusion of persistence of vision. Its technological design is impressive, standing out as one of the most eye-catching. This man created an impressive, fully functional automobile using wood as the material. His skill and dedication to engineering and craftsmanship brought a unique design to life. The result is truly surprising. Solifuges, also known as camel spiders or wind scorpions, are neither scorpions nor spiders, although they are related to both. They belong to the order Solifugae within the class Arachnida. Coffee is one of the main sources of antioxidants in the Western diet. It is a beverage consumed all over the world. The antioxidants in coffee can help protect against cellular damage and reduce the risk of chronic diseases, such as heart disease and cancer. This is the Diamond Head crater on the Hawaiian island of Oahu. It is the extinct cone of a volcano. Inside are the remains of a military fort. This is one of the largest functional Lego roller coasters. It has a track 85.3 feet long and was built with more than 90,000 Lego pieces, an impressive feat of engineering and creativity. Vex Vanillic is a French tattoo artist known for his interactive designs. His tattoos change shape when the person moves their body. They are strategically placed on joints, such as elbows and knees. This creates surprising optical illusions. The moon is moving away from the Earth at a rate of approximately 1.5 inches per year. This phenomenon occurs due to the gravitational interaction between both celestial bodies. The tides generated by the moon transfer energy from the Earth, pushing it into a higher orbit. This process has been happening for millions of years and will continue in the future. This is a feeder for baby kittens. Its shape resembles that of their mother, and they can eat alongside their siblings, which is less stressful than using a bottle. Jazz Herald creates lip-shaped lamps called light keys. They are made of silicone and have a glass and wood base. Some versions are entirely made of silicone. They work with LED lights activated by pressure. When you squeeze them, the light turns on. Michael Papadakis is an artist who has perfected the technique of heliography, creating portraits on wood using sunlight and a magnifying glass. His method consists of concentrating the sun's rays to burn the surface of the wood, forming impressive illustrations. This curious bathroom belongs to the artist Alice Pagnola, who as an art project planted thousands of chia seeds on her toilet. She watered them 3 times over 7 days, and this was the result. The Great Wall of China began construction in the 5th century before Christ. It was expanded and rebuilt in several stages. The Ming Dynasty carried out one of the most important restorations in the 14th century. Its purpose was to protect the northern border of the Chinese Empire. It defended against attacks from the Xiongnu and Manchu nomads. It stretches for approximately 13,173 miles across different terrains. It is one of the greatest engineering works in the world.
Some species of amphipods have translucent or transparent bodies, which allows them to camouflage themselves in the ocean to avoid being detected by predators. These small crustaceans inhabit a variety of marine and freshwater ecosystems. Their ability to blend into their surroundings is a key strategy for survival. Hoplolotylus clupacii, known as the flashing tilefish, is a fish capable of rapidly changing color. This phenomenon occurs thanks to its iridophores, specialized cells that reflect light at different wavelengths. Its ability to modify its color allows it to camouflage itself and communicate with other fish.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe so you don't miss more interesting content. Leave your comments and click on any of these videos. See you next time.